Welcome to Zootopia.
I messed up tonight. I lost another fight. I still myself, but I'll just start again. I keep falling down. I keep on hitting the ground, but I always get up now to see what's next.
Hello, my superstar. How are you today? I hope you're good. Yes. Sorry, I changed the location. This is my dining. They are working in my study room. So, but never mind. They are all the same house. So relax, okay? Yes. So today I thought of us going into the topic, the ABU every woman needs to achieve their F3F or FPS straight ahead, because my biography is for 25 years experience ever since I begin to be very, very sensible. It's more than 1 or 2 video clip. So it's going to be like ours. But never mind. I will still give you the biography. I will still continue with the history as time goes on. Maybe for each episode of the book that we go into, before the episode, I will give you a little biography, continue from where I stopped previously. But today, we are going to look into the topic proper. Please don't forget, we have the book in Amazon, and we also have the audio copy. Though officially the audio copy is not out, but it will be out soon. At least for those who cannot read, they can listen to the audio copy. So you can get your copy in Amazon. It's not too expensive, almost $10, right? It's $9.99. So you can get your e-copy. And then you can also subscribe or click like or share, and as well as you can write a comment. Now the essence of the subscribing is, in the course of the book, we have where we need to do some webinar, some educational webinar, some spiritual exercise webinar, some psychological exercise webinar, and so on. Some practical aspect of our life, because as I said before, this book covers all aspects of our lives, ranging from spiritual to emotional, work aspects, physical, and so on. So there will be time where we'll be needing to do some of this practical, and we have to do one-on-one webinar or webinar with a group of people. For me, I am still doing all my spiritual exercise because it is a lifelong stuff. So irrespective of the stage of life a person might have acquired or might have reached, as long as the person is still living in this earth, the person still needs to continue striving for the better. So what it means is that as we have this saying that change is constant, it is change that continues to exist until we leave this world. Yes. So what it means again is that while we aspire to change, that means we aspire to develop to be for the better. The change goes every aspect of our life, spiritual, physical, psychological, and so on. And we cannot take our spiritual from it, because that is who we are. Really who we are. So I look at myself in this camera, the who I see is beyond physical. It has a lot of link. So are you too. So let's go into the book proper. So the ABQ, as I said, the identification, acceptance, and development of our unique, beautifully attractive who we are, or every woman need to achieve their full freedom, their full success, and their full potential. You can be a married woman or a single woman, but you achieve your full freedom. Now I will go into brief introduction. We've listened to the introduction in the audio video I played the other time, but I can still do it now because we are going into the topic properly. But as I said before, don't forget to like and to write your comment, as well as to indicate if you need a webinar, because it's beyond me giving this public talk. You can't get everything like that in this YouTube. There are a lot of exercise you need to do. If you can see some of them inside the book. Okay, and then if you want to follow the book, the way those exercises have been stated to do it personally, good. But if you want an helping hand, you can contact us, and then we'll schedule how we are going to do the one-on-one meeting in order for the growth to continue, because I also still have those who are tutoring me in the aspect of life which I want to develop the more. Alright, so let's continue into the book. Women, have you ever imagined a family, an office, any profession, even the army and the world at large without a woman? What will it look like? Even kids or children, males won't accept to live or work without the presence of a woman. Then how much more you as a woman? Then what is stopping you from being who you are made to be? So let's pause and think. What is stopping us from being? Is there anything? Can you change from being a woman to something else? Let me even put this joke across to us. Do you know that in Western world and so many world, a lot of men are trying to become transgender for a feminine gender, take a feminine gender? A lot. And rarely do you see male wants to take up female wants to take up a male gender to become a trans male. Rarely. It's not that it doesn't exist. But the question is, come to think about it. Why? With the perception of the world, why is it that so many male are eager and wishing that they are women? And then I, as a woman who nature have designed originally, doesn't know my worth? Whether single, married, no matter your profession, as long as you have begun to identify your gender from your adolescent stage, you have to start knowing who you are. Right, let's continue. This book has to do with a lot of my 25 years experience, you guys all know already, in line with my totality as to who I am as a woman. And while I was giving you guys my biography or my histories, what happened for me to begin to ask myself, who am I? A lot. I can't share it in the video, and I cannot share it just the way we are talking. But when we have one-on-one, I can tell you some personal history and some research I had to do to discover my aura, to discover who I am, that I tell myself where to go, where not to go, who to smile with, who not to smile with, what aligns with me, not because I hate any human being, but because what aligns with my who. And I have to keep on touching my real identity, which include my conscious and unconscious and my subconscious. The moment I lose keeping in touch with them, I lose who I am. And who I am goes with also my name. A lot of people can have the same name, but what makes them unique who they are is how their name touch with their person. And that you see not just psychologically in their day-to-day life, in their offices. You can have a lot of engineers, the same field, but what makes this engineer different from this engineer? Or this IT different from this? It is the brand, the identity each begins to manifest and to take. Now let's continue. Okay. So, and that's my sole motivation, as well as God who held me precious and I to pass through all what He desires and allows me to go through, so that I can reach this point of sharing this experience and my totality as a female, which was predestined or selected by my spirituality, by God, by nature itself, before I was biologically conceived, or before we were biologically conceived. nature has already made that choice for us, as well as what we intend to pass through, and be it both now and the future, has already been seen by God and by nature. So whatever you are passing through, whatever stage of life you are, nature has already seen it and allows it and predestined it. Even if, for those of us who said, I changed my faith, I changed my faith, the nature knows. Okay? God creates different paths for one person because He gives us a lot of opportunity. So, if this could, maybe a person is facing a difficult path and you say, this is faith. It can have a smooth path to reach his faith, that same person. So all what matters is depend on our willpower. I learned that from my mom. Okay, let's continue. Since nature gave me the opportunity to be strong and great like a refined gold, because nature or universe or God Himself God Himself, the makeup is our personality aligns with who I am as a woman, because God is our nourisher as feminine, and that is why He made feminine or our who to continue to the nourishment function alongside with other traits. Now let me say what I mean by nourishment function. It is female that are given the opportunity to continue giving life to creatures, giving life to human being, whatever. And that nourishment, it is we are the gender that we are given the opportunity. It takes a lot to give life. It takes a lot to sustain life. And that giving life and sustaining life, it goes beyond just giving birth physically, biologically. Everything we touch, we are expected to give it nourishment. We are expected to give it life. Our smile is to give life. Wherever we work is to give life. Meaning whatever we do has to pass a message, our totality of life. We don't need to do anything for the sake of camouflaging. You don't need it. I don't need it. As a woman, we need to be the real we are, whether the society accepts it or not. And whether the society has reformed us to be something else that the society thinks is better, it doesn't matter. Those are experiences and they are good for us. Because why? If the society hadn't put us in that tight position, honestly, we will not fulfill our nourishment function. Why? Because most times women, we think with our heart. We think that the world is perfect. The world itself, as everybody in the world thinks with their heart. We think that things are going to be like, no, the world is not perfect. And God knows that. So, what it means is that when nature gives us that suppression by opportunity that it brings through others or through life, is to let us know that we have to work with our heart and our mind, and not just that, our totality, in order to nourish. I give you an example, a practical example. If you say nourishing a plant involves only watering the plant, what about when it is sunny? That is also what makes the plant to be the plant. And what about when the seed of the plant was inside the soil, undergoing decay or fermentation with the help of other bacteria? What happened with the seed? And in the nearest future, the seeds sprung up, and with the rain, the sun, the wind, it grew to be a big shrub. That is what we are. So let's continue. So, desire my contribution to His sustenance, the sustenance of nature, so that nature, the world, and the universe will reduce in deterioration suffering, decaying. And this is my mission as a woman, and I believe that is why I am choosing to be a woman. Because if I am not choosing to be a woman, since I have the opportunity, the virtue, the gift to be a life sustainer, and then to be life nourisher, then nature has given me the go ahead in order to sustain nature, because nature is everything of that life. So nature decided that I should be a woman and share in that responsibility. I don't think I'll be able to do that responsibility in a flat out good. You know why? Because we are in an imperfect world. There is nothing good. I won't just say there's nothing good that comes easy. It's that because of the imperfection, it doesn't allow anything good to come easy. The imperfection deteriorates anything that is good. It gives it challenge so that it can put off that good mission. That's what happened. But in it, we have to strive. So let's keep on going. And when I say desire my contribution, I mean in everything I do, both in the family, amidst my friends, amidst in the midst of my academics, my job, that should be what it is. It doesn't mean that because one is a life sustainer, you should be a fool. That we'll get to see in the book. That you are giving life shouldn't mean that you should be naive. No, there are some things that comes to take away that strength, that opportunity from you, and that is why our antenna, we need to connect with our conscious, our subconscious, and our spirituality and our physical. In fact, everything about us, we need to connect so that we can be able to perform that job properly, because it is not everything in life that helps to sustain life. And that is why, because it's not everything that sustains life, that is why you see that the world is deteriorating instead of the world to be developing. Nature is suffering. I'll give you a practical example. When you go to some places, there are a lot of deforestation, extinction of some animals. When you come to the city, the hazard that humans are causing is beyond imagination. Even animals cannot. Okay, let's even leave it. When you still see humans, the racism segregation and racism we exhibit, even the waters doesn't. Let's look at the water bodies. We have different water bodies with different temperatures. Is that how they exhibit their racism? I can't imagine. Okay, let's leave it. There are different species of animals in the forest. Is that how they also exhibit their racism? So, but human does a lot of destructions, and the same humans that are given the opportunity to sustain life. So, it is a call. In every aspect whereby we have decided to make life the other way, we are called to give it back. And it has to start with us as a woman. Even when the society doesn't give us the opportunity, our will needs to be strong. And we have to link it with God, with whatever supernatural belief that is positive. I use that word because some people, whatever, they might say they don't believe in God. Some people might not be religious. It doesn't matter to me. Why? Because our identity will link us to our spirituality. And whatever it links us to, we must embrace it. Because we are not animals. We exist beyond just physical. And I want to say, being a woman goes beyond just living in this world. Well, since we are immortals, when we leave this world that we are, whatever we do still keeps its legacy. The spirit we left still keeps its legacy. And that is why we need to strive in every aspect of our life. In our professional field, family life, social life, whatever life. Let's go. So, to share and let other feminine identify, accept and develop their totality in who nature calls them to be too before conception, so that together we can make the universe living and non-living things, seen and unseen, conscious and unconscious, experience the joyful life of existence, because that is the only way we also can be happy. And true happiness leads to true freedom. Don't worry, the more we keep on going into the book, the more we keep on seeing where true happiness comes from, even when we are being hurt. How are we going to heal ourselves? I had to do this because I was hurt by a lot of people. And I was hurt because from where I come from, when you then notice that you are vulnerable, like vulnerable that you don't have someone to support you, you only have God, they see it as an opportunity to misbehave with you. Yes, mostly the African, the Asian, and even the IT culture, they see it as an opportunity because people look at the physical. Who are you connected to? That is physical. No one cares if you are connected to your spirituality. And that is why sometimes I read this Mind Valley books and I listen to some of the talk. Our unconsciousness, our spirituality is stronger than just mere physical. And then when we keep on following the trend, where are we going to lead ourselves? Now let's continue. Know this, if God or nature didn't allow us to work, to do any work, or to walk in life with different experience like pain, joy, stress, loneliness, having companies, marginalization, liberty, laugh, you cry, etc. Our who might not know her worth. It's true, we might not know our worth. And we might have nothing to contribute to the existence of nature that call us forth to be proud that we are women with all completeness, even in our vulnerability, because only you who can revive the universe, because the universe gave us, or you or me, that mandate before our biological fertilization as XX chromosome cell as women. So this is what it is as a woman. Now let's finish the introduction part. Let nothing take this identity from you, irrespective of suppression, marginalization, violation, etc. Even if you have lost a lot, as long as you are alive. Even if you are raped, as long as you are still alive. There is a reason why nature gives you that opportunity, irrespective of whatever it is, for you to still be alive. Even if you are being tortured in your marital home, as long as you are alive, and you have to have the strong will to live as a woman in line with nature, in line with God, in line with your spirituality. Woman, we are beyond physical, and our beauty is beyond just physical. It comes with every manifestation of everything that we are. Okay, I continue. So let nothing detolerate you of fulfilling this mission. And your completeness should be fulfilling this mission, not killing anyone or bringing down other women as a result of competition. Because we can't live as an island, and the world is beyond physical, yet we'll live forever in the universe, even after we have left this world as mortals, that's even after we are dead. In this course, I'll be giving you first-hand information on my, as at last year I was 39 because I wrote the book last year, experience as a female born in a family and a society with less value for women, and as a medical pathologist with 12 years experience, who wasn't allowed to head a medical department because I refused sexual violation and because I'm a woman. And a lot had happened. So, yet today, I fought through that path and walk into the path of freedom, fulfillment, and success without allowing any impediments, and learning from all my mistakes to become a woman who is highly free without pulling down anyone, but run in my track race successfully. And I am still running in that track. As long as I'm alive and I'm a woman, I will keep on running in that track. So I will keep on fulfilling, practicing what I'm supposed to practice in order to be better off, and so that I can contribute my quota in any aspect of life. So, practicing my profession, giving life to fellow women and children, and sharing my who with the universe, of which I achieved this by discovering my who, appreciating it and developing it. And I trust that you would love to do the same as a woman, to be who you are made to be in all aspect of life. In conclusion, what does it really mean to be a unique woman? That we are going to find out in the next video. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share. And you can put your questions down, as well as write down your comments. And if you need the one-on-one webinar, it's okay. And if you don't want to subscribe to Amazon in order for you to get the book, you can also write it down in the comments, and then I will see how I'm going to send the e-copy of the book to you directly in your email, and I give you the payment style. Okay, what payment style could be favorable for you. But the book, whether in Amazon store or personally, it's no more than $10. So thank you so much. See you next time. Bye for now.